Hello, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm walking with my phone in my hand and it's just starting to rain, so I haven't got long. So I've had a couple of constructive criticisms about the wobbling in the camera, and I moved the camera too fast. Yeah, and to be fair, I'm aware of that. And the reason I'm aware of that is because when I'm editing, depending what type of film it is and how long it is, I usually have to watch it a minimum of 6 times before it's finally released. And you get to see all the wobbling. And then what makes it worse is, for those that you are regular watchers, I dropped my phone into the river. And iPhones, they're not waterproof. Not when they've been in the bottom of the river that long. So what happened there was the water got in through the earpiece and destroyed my camera stabilisation, which wasn't good. Anyway, so here we are on the scaffolding, which I didn't show you from. Perhaps I should have showed you that first. So we're already a level up on the back, and there we are right at the top, and that's how we got to go. And I can't hold my camera, so I'm going to have to put it in my pocket. What do you think? Oh, I can see there being an accident there. Everybody's complaining about wobbling. So normally you put the camera at the top, wouldn't you? And then you would. I made these holes just big enough to get through. So I've got rope. What level are we on now? 1, 2, 3, level 4. Right, things I've got to do before I go up. I'm taking you up the top there because I want to show you what I found when we got up there. Now, I only had this morning. Where's that little thing? I only had this morning to do this because I knew it was going to start raining. And this morning it was cold and everything has been slippery and nasty and horrible. Right, we've got to take that with us. We've also got to take another board up there. So here we are, level 4. Level 4. Windows. That's the balcony where the dog runs out and does his stuff. So yeah, these criticisms about me holding the camera and it wobbling about and me moving it too fast. Well, yeah. I don't have a drone. Oh, I don't have a drone. I don't have a cameraman with one of them big steel things. I've hardly got any floorboards. I'll put that like that. And we've only just about got what you could be classed as a safety rail. Right, here we are, top level. Ooh. Mind my head. Mind your heads on them. Right. Now, there that. There's a bird in there. Right, that shouldn't be in there. That's inside the attic. And the reason there's a bird in there, if we go across, oh, there's a view. Look at that view. Oh. The reason there's a bird in there is that. That's not good, is it? So what I did was, I brought some bubble wrap, and I'm going to fill that hole up with bubble wrap, and then I'm going to get a board and screw it over the top. That's not going as well as I thought it might. Can I put this somewhere still, so we don't have all these complaints about me moving the camera too fast? Oh, they weren't complaints, were they? They were constructive criticisms. That's what they were. Right. Now what I've got to do, put that on there. If that falls down, we'll have no phone at all. That'll be gone. End of. So don't fall down. Did you bring a knife up? No, I didn't. Right. We'll go and get a board now. Screw that over the hole. Quite a large board, I admit. What it will do is it will block up the hole until I make the necessary repairs. Next summer. And the reason I'm doing this today, and I've put this final level up today, is because this is the last day of double digits. And it's only just double digits, and it certainly wasn't double digits. That sounds like double Dutch. It certainly wasn't double digits this morning, I can tell you. Right, that's what you might call over the top. Okay, let's have a look where we're walking. There, that's that hole filled up. We can see this thing in here. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, that one's not going to make it. So, there's some I put the expanding foam in. This is how it starts. Look, this is all the way round on there. Makes you wonder why there's been no attempt there. All there. It's just certain ones. Right, so this is the top level anyway, and this gets me up here. I think there's a bit of damage underneath there. Alright. There's the church through there. That's where the birch came from. Yeah. And you'll see when I was building this, it'll make more sense when we get down there. I've had to do this bit out here, round here. It's to get past the steel balcony. Now what I should do is put the camera about here so you can watch me climb all the way down. And then I could climb all the way back up, and then I'd climb the cutting, I'd cut out the bit climbing back up to get the camera. So you just see me disappearing down there. Look at there, wasps. Okay. Anyway, we're not going to do that, because that means I've got to climb up and down there twice. Right. Steady. So I think everything is secure up here, with exception to this bit of floor. What we don't want is this bit of board blowing off in one of our winter storms. See how it wobbles like that? Well, that's not supposed to do that. That's because the camera steady device, the little motor or whatever it is that's inside an iPhone, it don't work no more. It did work, but it don't work no more. scaffold finished. Well, pretty much. Anyway, I've got a few things lying down over there. A few loose bits. Should go and finish those handrails off, really. This must be driving those with their whatever anal disorder they have with a shaky camera. Must be driving them nuts. God. Yeah, good job. I've only got vegetables planned for me Christmas dinner, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get back up here. Right. There, that's us down off that level. Little pot to collect. Right, so that's what I forgot to show you. I was showing it myself. You've got that metal balcony there. I needed to get round it, so that's why this bit juts out here. But we'll go down now and I can show you how that works. What we have got to do is where I've undone these windows from the other side. See, this is new. Every time you breathe, one of these ultra thin pieces of glass just cracks. So this is where our renovation stops. You can quite clearly see up there is all done and down here is not. So none of this will get touched now. I've got to screw some windows up. I've got to screw some windows up. And that's new. Well, it probably isn't new, but where are we? Where's the crack? Can you even see the crack yet? That's going to go. These need screwing up. Right. So that's where we just were, up there. And that's my scaffolding there. And that should give me what I need to do. I've got to put a couple more cross braces in here and on that end and finish the handrail round. So we took it down from the side here and then I've put it up there. There. Alright. The rain is about to start. So that'll do us for the moment. Then we just got to have a clear up here. Move that wheel and these stretched drain pipes, because I've got to be able to get the snowplow up and down here. Am I doing that whole shaking thing around that drives everybody nuts? Well, not everybody. There's only 2 people complained so far. That's not bad, is it? I've only got 2 viewers. They both complained. Goes too fast, makes me feel sick. Anyway, while we're coming this way, you'll be able to see where I've got to. So that big pile of logs that was sitting there quite clearly is gone. And I've got a bit more firewood to deal with. And this is what they look like. This is what they look like, cubed up. So we've got to put a cover over the top for the winter and strap it down. And this is basically the line. Everything needs to be back behind that so that I can plough the rest of the yard. and this needs splitting up. These big ones I'll have to do one at a time. I have to pick them up with the forklift and put them on the splitter because I just can't lift them anymore. And this is all the cord off of the logs, and unbelievably, with that short of firewood, we put it through the saw there and it's waiting to be stacked, and we dry that as well. So you can see we're now about 2/3 through from our woodshed. So it would be nice if what's there and what's there got us to the door. That means we're only a little short on where we should be. That's Sarah's handiwork, that is. It's quite cool, isn't it? Anyway, that's what works in a shed like this. So we're nearly there. We've got another day or so clearing up in the yard, and we'll be ready for the winter. And then we've got all my junk that I keep collecting. We've just got to find a hole for all that. And Miss Namer Bill's shed, what's happened there? What has happened there? That's interesting. So this is all the roof sections from the scaffolding that we took down. They've got to come in and be dried. And then these are the packs that have been sitting here. That we got some 4x2 there because I'm doing a bit of construction work inside. And then all of these boards have got to go through the new Logasol PH 260 to be planed. And then I just have to bring all my hoses in, drain all the water out, and we're good to go. That'll be us done then. Right, which way am I facing? This way. Yeah, firewood. So this is all waiting to go down into the cellar. It's always a problem having to drag these stillages here through the factory, especially in the winter. Normally they're covered in snow and ice, and the factory is used more in the winter than in the summer, because in the summer obviously I'm out normally building whatever it is that I should be building. Not this year, but now we've got that Logasol PH 260 in the middle of the factory. It makes it quite difficult to get these through. Anyway, that's the way it is. That's it for a minute.